So you were saying that there was a story that you had, something that you wanted to share.
I do. So I recently went to California for a trip to see some old friends, and I decided to make it a trip of practicing kindness. Partly because I have a lot of social anxiety, and talking to strangers scares me. So I decided, well, then I have to do this. So I got these postcards called Pep Up postcards. There are about 20 of them in several different designs, and I decided to give them out to strangers. So along the way, like on the plane, um, there was a man sitting next to me with his wife and daughter who were going to college for the first time. And I had a card that said, letting your dreams take flight. And I sat there for minutes, like shaking and debating, should I do this? Not, I'm crazy. They're going to think you're nuts. It doesn't matter. They don't know you. And so finally, like, okay, here, fine. Here, this is for you. And the family just beamed like, oh my gosh, well, thank you. They were really touched by that. And then at the airport, I was renting a car, and the woman was having a really bad day. Somebody had actually crashed a rental car within minutes of renting it. And so I gave her a card about her being a gift to humanity. And she started to cry because
Oh,
it
wow.
was so touching. And there was another family that was with a little boy skateboarding, and I gave him a card of a bear with a high five, and they said, actually, his name is Bear. And so time and time again, I found that I would engage with people and talk with them. Because I had this goal, I have to get rid of all of these postcards on this trip. And so I carried them with me everywhere. And time again, I had these lovely conversations with people of all ages and backgrounds and in different places. And we talked about race issues and politics and just life stories, and found this connection of kindness. And so I wanted to be able to spread that to look for that and to give that. And I did get rid of all the postcards, and I would definitely recommend doing it again.
That is awesome. That is
Love that
awesome.
story.
And how would one find the postcards? Or does it even matter about the postcards?
I think I just found them at Target.
Oh,
I don't know if it really matters. You could probably just get any.
you
It
can
doesn't
make
have
your
to be
own.
you could make your own, or sticky notes, or get creative.
So you were just out there to, like you said, the random act of kindness, just to bring kindness and connection. It seemed both, right?
It was about kindness and connection.
An act of kindness and connection. And what I love about your story is that you had so much anxiety about doing it. So you really had to push yourself, to reach out. And it sounds like even as you're telling the story, how much it impacted both of you, like the connections and the talks you had all along your trip. So I love this story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but even with each card, there was I think this is weird. Could they take offense in any possible way?
But then we're so afraid of that now, to speak in so many different ways that we may offend people. And so we almost pull back out of that fear instead of just going forth and taking the risk.
That's right. I love that heart rate increase, and then the nervousness, and which is what brings you into vulnerability. And I think it's the vulnerability then that helps create that connection, that's so sweet. And so we're sharing this partly so that other people can be inspired to take those little small risks. If you're socially anxious, reaching out, spreading kindness, making these connections. We need that so much in the world right now.
We do.
And also just, one of the things is that you were referring the show to people that you saw, and you wanted to support us. So we also want to really thank you for that. And that this is how it's that win-win. So the mutuality, we really appreciate it.